Hello everybody! I am back again with another family trek, the Gaumukh trek. It is a 5 day trek that we did in May 2023 in the greater Himalayas of Uttarakhand. This trek is for the people who are not just in thirst for adventure but also to have spiritual experience. One has to have moderate fitness level to do this trek. This trek starts from the Gangotri shrine, and it is believed that Raja Bhagirathi worshipped Shiva here for goddess Ganga on earth for the sake of mankind. The day one of our trek started when we were at 3,415 meters, with a steep ascent of 300 meters and then followed by a gradual ascent all the way. Our destination for today is Chirbasa, which is at an altitude of 3,600 meters. The trail to Chirbasa is very well defined, and today we have to trek for 9 kilometers. After walking for 1.5 kilometers, we have entered the Gangotri National Park. Here, the national charges have to be paid according to the government norms for its maintenance. The path is well set and includes several stops for rest and to admire the magnificent panorama of the Himalayas. The snow mountains started appearing. The peak in the middle is the Sudarshan Peak, and the two peaks on its left are the Chaturbhuj peaks. From the forest checkpost, about 20 to 30 minutes of walk had a big rocky mountain onto the left side and a deep gorge of the Bhagirathi river on the other side. We did a lot of photography, crossed another gushing stream, started walking through a narrow route. Our guide Lakshman Bhaiya explained the man-made boundaries and told us some story tales all along the path. Snow peaks at the front started as if they were welcoming us. In between, there are boats guiding the distance and destination. Far in the heart of the mountains, amidst the silence and solitude, lies beauty that transcends mere words, a beauty that speaks to the souls and reminds us of our place in the vast tapestry of creation.
The seven snow-covered peaks, which are seen in the front, are called the Mandakini Seven Sisters. If you count, there are 7 peaks. In this mountain range, there is Sudarshan Peak in the start, 3 Bhagirathi peaks, and then the Vasuki Parvat.
We started to walk again in a gradual ascent route. The cold breeze wind started to blow, which was the sign of rain at around 2 p.m. Due to this, we started walking a little fast, witnessing the forest officials' work. We entered the Chirbasa village.
Here we have reached our camp for the first day, Chirbasa, and we are also experiencing snowfall.
Snowfall had started. We had lunch in the tent itself. We couldn't come out of the tent due to heavy snowfall. After snacks and tea, in the evening, when the snowfall stopped, we stepped out of a tent at around 7.
Here we are having a river view, and this landscape is blowing our minds. Look at how beautiful it is.
The beauty can't be explained in words. One has to experience it by their own. Roamed around for an hour, had dinner, and slept. Next day, we got ready by 8 in the morning, and the land of Chirbasa made us to feel heaven on earth. After the breakfast, we started our second day of the trek at around 9:30 a.m. Today, we have to reach an altitude of 3,775 meters to Bhojbasa by covering 5 kilometers. Today's trek is strenuous as the starting couple of miles is a steep ascent. Then we entered a smooth and marked trail. Our guide, Kapil Bhaiya, was leading us today.
The snow-covered peaks you can see here is Manda Peak. That is the Nandi Peak. Let me zoom in. Now, if we turn around, you can see the Bhagirathi Peak.
After walking for 3.5 kilometers, we entered the boldest section and rock falling area for the next 200 meters. Our guides were extremely alert, one at the front and one at the back. This is the only section of this trek where experts have to accompany us, as on one side we should be careful to watch and escape the falling boulders, and on the other side it is a deep valley. After crossing the area successfully, we took a break to watch and praise the mountains and thank God for His blessing to let us witness His creation. At around 12:30 p.m., we have reached our second day camp at Bhojbasa. Along with government guest house, there are also a couple of ashrams maintained by sadhus which can be rented for a day or so. People like us who come with trek organizers can pitch a tent for staying.
These are the three Bhagirathi peaks. The one to the right, that's Bhagirathi 1. The one to the extreme left, that's Bhagirathi 2. And the one in the middle is Bhagirathi 3. Now, let me show you Mount Shivling. This is Mount Shivling.
Had lunch and explored around till evening and then slept. It was around minus 10 degrees Celsius in the night. Today, the fourth day of our trek, is the most important one, as we are finally going to reach to Gaumukh, which is at an altitude of 4,025 meters. However, we should return back to Bhojbasa today itself, so it will be a total of 8-kilometer trek. We started to walk at around 9 am. Today was mostly walk in the boulders. We were getting tired and weary due to the altitude and boulder walk. With breaks in between, we continued to walk. Our guides Kapil Bhaiya and Lakshman Bhaiya told us a lot of story tales about the region in between and also gave us deep info about the flora and fauna. At around 1 p.m., we reached our destination, Gaumukh. We were stunned to see the origin of the holy river, Ganga. It is a very big and magnificent glacier. Gaumukh is a reference to a cow's face. Many religious people think it's a blessing to go to Gaumukh. And even if you are not religious, trust me, you will be amazed by how large it is when you're close, but how small it looks when you're far. At the same time, it was the happiest moment when we finally reached to the destination. Unfortunately, the clouds started moving, so after an hour, we started to cross back the river and reached back to the base Bhojbasa at around 4:30 p.m. Our guide has shown us the Bhoj tree's layers to call the place Bhojbasa. We had tasty snacks and also visited an ashram nearby, had hot dinner and a peaceful sleep with happiness in mind. Next day morning at around 9:30, we started to Chedbasa. Many people also trekked to Gangotri directly. However, we didn't. We crossed many river streams, clicked multiple photos, and again entered the landsliding zone, where the guides asked us not even to speak or slam our trek poles to the ground. According to them, the sound waves also make the moving boulders to fall. At around 12 itself, we have reached back to Chedbasa. as it was only decline. We roamed around and played a lot in the river, and the day finished so quick. Today, the fifth day, is the last day of our trek. Today, we'll return back to our base camp, Gangotri. We started our trek at 9:30 around. It was again a declination, and we were enjoying crossing multiple soothing river streams. We also climbed rocks and got tips from our guides about rock climbing with multiple breaks in between. We were happy that we have completed our trek, but we were also very sad as the mountains were left aback. Finally, after successfully completing our trek, we reached back to Gangotri at around 2. Hope this video helped you gather some information about the Gaumukh trek. If you really enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Thank you.